How's it going, boys and girls? We are back with week 2 of our PML online franchise. In week 2, the Tennessee Titans are going up against the Seattle Seahawks. We are 1-0 and Seattle is 0-1. And I just want to preface this video by saying that I was out of town when we played this game. And so the quality might not be as superb. It's kind of a little bit of, it looks like lag, but the video itself is kind of has some jumps in there, so I apologize for that. Hopefully this next week we will get back on track with that, as Bud Dupree gets a big sack on third down, and we started with a punt early. It's huge for our defense to get a good start against the Seattle offense. DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, as Tannehill gets pressure on 1st and 10, and it's throw it away. But I was saying, as DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Russell Wilson, they're all great players. As Tannehill sits back on a 3rd down, he's looking for A.J. Brown, and he catches and converts it, moving the sticks, and that's huge for this Titans offense to get started going. And A.J. Brown on this sweep, and he's out, and he's in the clear. It's a touchdown. And so that's a great start for this Titans offense, starting up 7-0 in Seattle, getting a stop early on defense. And now we are giving the ball back to Russell Wilson, seeing what they can do as Russell takes the delay of game. It's Rashad Penny on a draw for no gain, and once again in a long 3rd down. Let's see if we can get a stop. Russell throws it up the field, and Caleb Farley has picked it off. And we're going the other way, dodging defenders and moving into great field position at the 32-yard line. And Tennessee has started this game out just as they wanted to, as Derrick Henry gets a toss to the right for about 4 yards. But, not getting ball first, you force a punt on 3 and out, and then you get an interception. The next drive is Tannehill's going to McNichols, and that was a dangerous pass, knocked down, and Tennessee will just settle for a field goal here as we go up 10-0 in the first quarter. And that's a great start by Tennessee. Going into another team stadium and being able to start hot is huge. As I believe that is Chris Carson up the middle for a 1st down. The jet sweep, faking it. Russell's scrambling out to the right, and he will scramble for about 4 yards. Russell Wilson on 2nd and 6, dumping it off to Tyler Lockett, and there's that dangerous receiver combination. As we have a 3rd and 2, Russell's going deep to Trey Burton, and it's knocked down. Wow, so 4th and 2, early, huge play. Russell scrambling, and it goes to DK Metcalf over the middle. DK's out in the open. DK's in the clear, and that's a touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks as they respond and make this game 7-10. But like I was saying, this game is it's a tough game. Going into Seattle, dealing with the 12. Like I was talking last week, there are momentum factors in this game, as you can see above, and that's. Home field advantage actually kind of matters, as Ryan Tannehill's scrambling. He gives a pump fake, gets the defender jumping, and runs for 7 yards. Apologize. We have a 3rd and inches, and Jeremy McNichols gets the ball, and not Derrick Henry, and he runs for about a 9-yard gain. We have Jeff Swam in motion. Tannehill's looking to go to him as he picks up a modest 6 yards. The Tennessee offense has looked good so far. Well, the run game hasn't been able to really pick up much. The passing game has looked pretty solid, as Tannehill makes a quick throw on 3rd and inches out to, I think that was Reynolds, sorry. And Reynolds get the ball again on a jet sweep. But like I was saying, the run game, is something we definitely want to focus on with Ryan Tannehill, or with Derrick Henry, but it's tough to get going so far in this game. And we have a 4th and 3. We're going for it. Tannehill's backing up, scanning. Oh, and he throws a pick to DJ Reed. And Reed looks like he might be out. Tannehill can't catch him. And it looks like DJ Reed is gone for a pick 6. And that is a huge mistake by this Tennessee offense, allowing for red zone points on a 4th and 3 when they probably should have taken the points thinking about it as Tannehill throws the ball. A.J. Brown spinning, juking. Ooh, what moves by A.J. Brown as he runs up the field for a solid 30 yards. And as soon as we get back into the offensive flow, Tannehill's not scared of passing the ball. And we get rewarded for it as here he goes to Ferkser on the flats for a modest 6-yard gain. As Derrick Henry gets the ball again on 3rd and 3, and he gets the first down. That is a huge conversion for the Tennessee Titans offense. Jordan McNichols gets slid out to the right, and Tannehill's scrambling again. He's got some room, and he slides down for another 7-yard gain. As you saw, Roger Saffold, our starting left guard, was injured there. We'll see if that's a very long injury process. He's one of our better offensive linemen, so that kind of hurts as Derrick Henry has just been boxed up so far. And we have a 3rd and 9 here. Tannehill scrambling once again. He throws it last minute to A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown's down to the 1-yard line. That was a huge conversion. Let's see if we can punch it in with Derrick Henry. Oh, and he's just short. I think that's fine with them as we get to run the clock down to 17, and Ryan Tannehill takes a QB sneak into the end zone. As here, Seattle seems to have no interest in pushing the ball down the field, and to halftime we go. Start the second half, we have a fake jet sweep, and Ferkser on the crosser. And these tight ends, these utility players are proving to be very effective this game. As Tannehill backs up, he's got Julio. Julio makes a great move. He's out. He's in the clear. Can he get to the end zone? And he does. And that is a great way to start the second half with a touchdown to Julio Jones. He made that great spin move as soon as he caught the ball, as Russell Wilson runs for about 11. And going up 10, it's a huge advantage for this Tennessee team. They can kind of play their game that they know and like. Russell's looking for Trey Burton, and Burton's out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Seattle looks like they're moving the ball well as Chris Carson gets taken down for no gain. And here's Carson again, finding some room as a first down from Chris Carson. Getting much better running room than Derrick Henry as of now, as Russell Wilson takes his check down. You have his 2nd and 1. Chris Carson up the middle for a first down. A toss to Carson on the outside for it looks like a tackle for loss for about a 1-yard loss. As play action to Wilson, and there is Gerald Everett in the left corner of the end zone for a touchdown. And just like that, is a 3-point game. Tennessee really needs to make sure they get points on this drive, or else they could be in danger of losing that lead of theirs. Tannehill scrambling, takes the check down McNichols, and McNichols has some space, running for about 17 yards. And here comes Tannehill on that 1st and 10, little play action pass. And he's going deep to Julio. Oh, and that's Diggs with the interception, and that is rough for the Tennessee Titans. As you see, the video got a little choppy there. It wasn't pretty, but yeah, Tennessee defense comes back out, and now we have to make a stop as Russell Wilson scrambling left. Kevin Byard's trying to make a play, and he takes a bad angle, and Russell gets about 30 yards on the play as he's throwing outside to his receiver. And Tennessee really needs to hold a bend, don't break defense here, as they are now inside the red zone under the 9-yard line. And Chris Carson up the middle goes for about 5 yards down to the 4-yard line. Oh, and big hit by Amani Hooker. Jeffrey Simmons picks up the ball. And that is just the stop that Tennessee needed to get this game going back in their direction. As now Derrick Henry's finding some room, and he goes for about 11 yards. And that's probably the best run Derrick Henry's had all game. Tannehill throwing to Ferkser once again up the middle for about 21 yards. And this is just the drive that the Titans need. As he goes to Ferkser again, and ooh, that was almost intercepted by Jamal Adams, who's one of the X factors on this team, as well as Bobby Wagner on this defense. So very dangerous players, as Julio catches a great ball and Derrick Henry receives another rush up the middle. Tannehill takes A.J. Brown on the quick hitch, and A.J. Brown's able to get the first down as Cameron Bateson gets the jet sweep going around the corner for about 2 yards. And Ryan Tannehill takes the read option, cuts inside, and slides down safely for about a 9-yard gain with the first down. And Tennessee Titans have taken a good chunk of this fourth quarter away. I believe this is minute 5 of the drive. So it's really important to get points here as Josh Reynolds gets a reception inside the 3-yard line. And Derrick Henry is getting the ball, taken down for a loss by Jamal Adams for -1 yard. Gets the ball again. Stiff arms and taken down again. So now we have 3rd and goal, and we've been here before. Do not want to throw a pick, and Josh Reynolds gets the touchdown. That is huge for us going to up 10 in this fourth quarter. I believe that last drive was a 13-play, 6-minute drive where we just soaked clock and just kept moving the ball, taking time off. So that was huge for us as Russell Wilson's in trouble and scrambles and throws it away. And now for Tennessee, you can kind of play back a little bit as Jaron Brown gets the interception. He jumps the route, and that might be the dagger for this Seattle team. Giving the ball back to Derrick Henry, hit the 2-minute warning, the 3 timeouts, and it does not look good. As Tannehill looks for Jeff Swam up the middle, and that's a 25-yard gain to the 1-yard line. Derrick Henry receiving the ball and gets a touchdown. So even after Derrick Henry's rough start to the game, he does receive a touchdown for his efforts, and not all is wasted as Russell's finding Rashard Penny out of the backfield, and he gets out of bounds for about a 20-yard gain. And Tennessee is obviously just playing back, trying not to let anything over their heads, as that was a dangerous pass to Tyler Lockett. 2nd and 10. Russell's stepping back. He's scrambling to the right, and he's just going to throw this one away. 3rd down. Russell's scanning. He's got Eskridge over the middle for about an 8-yard gain. Clock is running. 20 seconds left. And it looks like Russell's going to go hurry up. And this might be the last play of the game. He steps back, scan over the middle, and that's Kevin Byard for the game-sealing interception. He's just going to sit down. Ryan Tannehill is going to take a knee. And the Tennessee Titans are moving to 2-0. As you can see, here are the stats of the game. We'll work better on our camera position. But Ryan Tannehill, 297 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Derrick Henry, 18 for 48. Not a great game on the run. A.J. Brown, 4 for 78. Ferguson, 4 for 68. Had a lot of receptions. But that'll be all for week 2. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Leave comments if you like what you saw. And I appreciate you boys. We'll see you all later, and go check out the stream. Go check out all the links in the description. I appreciate it.